Up over the rise they come. Will he have another go at San Donato? 1 lap to go here in Mugello. Side by side they come.
5 kilometres to go. Marquez has got the inside line. He gets it all out of shape on the brakes. Lorenzo again superb in the braking zone for the first corner. No way through this time for Marquez.
Lorenzo has repelled all borders so far. But Marquez is going to have one more go. It's not going to be at San Donato anymore. Where is it going to be? Closes up as they run across the top end of the circuit. Here he comes!
Marquez is through this time around, and he's made it stick. Now, what has Jorge Lorenzo got as a counter-attack? Marquez leads for the first time in this race. They drop down through Casanova. They'll bank it left, then through Savelli. Has Marquez timed this to absolute perfection? What have you got, Lorenzo?
Well, it's a different game now for Jorge Lorenzo. He's done all the defending. Now he's got to do the attacking. They bottom out Arrabbiata 1, up to Arrabbiata 2. Half a lap to go here in Mugello. What a ride by Marquez.
Marc Marquez has got all bases covered so far. No way through for Jorge Lorenzo at Scarperia, and then through Pelagio. Marc Marquez will then drop down the hill to Corantayo, heading for his 3rd win of the season. Lorenzo, though, won't let him have it without a fight. Not close enough to attack at turn number 12. Lorenzo's got to try and line him up for a move out of Biondetti. Can he get close enough to attack on the brakes at the final corner? Here we go.
Here he comes up the inside of Biondetti. What a move by Jorge Lorenzo. Marquez fights back. They're side by side coming up to the final corner, and it's Lorenzo who's going to go through. No, he's not. Marquez has fought him off. Now it is the run to the line.
Surely Marc Marquez has got this victory in the bag. Marquez, he's been magic in Mugello. What a mesmerising race. Lorenzo tries to find him. Lorenzo's got it on the line. Unbelievable. What a finish here in Mugello. Marc Marquez lost it on the line, but to Jorge Lorenzo. Lorenzo wins by 100th of a second. What a race. Iannone 3rd, just ahead of Dani Pedrosa. How did Lorenzo snatch that win? Unbelievable.
I thought Marquez had done that one. Iannone beats Pedrosa. Dovizioso 3rd. Vinales in 4th place.
I don't think he can quite believe it himself.
He's won it. No.
What a lap, last lap. What? So,
Vinales 6, 7 Smith, 8 Petrucci, 9 Aleix Espargaro, 10 Pirot, 11 Crutchlow, 12 Hector Barbara, 13 Lafferty, 14 Bradle. Final point scorer should be Paul Espargaro. Let's have a look again.
Oh, Marquez got a wheelie. That's the acceleration issues costing Honda. He got a wheelie as he powered over the crest coming out of the Bacchini corner. Jorge Lorenzo must have thought he'd lost that race. Credit to the Spaniard, because he put in a move, a really aggressive, ambitious move at Biondetti 1. I don't think I've ever seen anybody attack there. He caught Marquez, tried to use the element of surprise, ran a little bit wide. Marquez took the lead back through the Bacchini corner, and Lorenzo got him on the line. What a finale to an unbelievable Italian Grand Prix.
Well, I think we said he'd been the defender throughout the 22.5 laps, and he had become the attacker. And boy, did he attack. Yeah, Marquez, he must have thought he'd got that one. He must have thought so. And Andrea Iannone set the fastest lap of the race to finish in 3rd place. Whoa. Well, the bitter disappointment of the retirement of Valentino Rossi, but we have seen an absolutely superb MotoGP race. We have had 3 races here at Mugello of the absolute highest quality. So that's 5 MotoGP wins now for Jorge Lorenzo at Mugello. In the 8 times he's raced here, he's finished 1st or 2nd. I think he thought he was going to finish 2nd in this one until they got to the line.
Yeah, you just saw Marquez, he had that crucial wheelie, the front tyre just lifting about a foot in the air, and he just lost all drive. That's the strong point of the Yamaha coming out of Bacchini. There, coming through Biondetti 1. That's where Lorenzo...
Oh, what a place to open. Here they are, though.
Oh, look at that. Was that Marquez's elbow slider being knocked off there? That's contact. That's elbow rubbing his racing, they say. But at 350 kilometres an hour.
Don't let anybody tell you that Jorge Lorenzo can't ride tough when he's got to.
What a move this was by Lorenzo. Up the inside of Marquez at Biondetti one, picked him up, lost momentum through. Marquez swept back through. Look at that Honda bucking and weaving. Marquez had the line going into the final corner, but just didn't quite have the acceleration of the Yamaha.
Well done, Marc Marquez. You made an absolutely superb race of that. Terrific stuff. Andrea Iannoni's going to get a great reception, but like it or not, for the Italian crowd, he is the master of Mugello once again, Jorge Lorenzo.
The way that he stopped at that first corner after the win, he was shocked himself. He thought Marc Marquez had got that. I'm not quite sure.
I wonder what sort of reception he'll get. Probably not very good, which is incredibly disappointing after such a fantastic race. Wow. Where's the next race? Barcelona.
Yeah, more of that in a couple of weeks' time. We'll be pretty happy. What a ride by Lorenzo, though.
Third win of the season for Jorge Lorenzo. Andrea Dovizioso, well, he had a really good go, didn't he? In the end, he finished in 5th place. What impressed me about him is when Iannoni caught him, he hung on there, tried to take him back, didn't he?
Yeah, just
don't forget he was 30th on the grid as well.
Yeah, and that mistake at the first corner, a few laps to go, just cost him the chance to fight for the podium. That was an unbelievably dramatic MotoGP race, and it was the 100th win for Yamaha in the modern 4-stroke era.
They're going to have very mixed feelings, aren't they?
And Jorge Lorenzo now moves up into outright 4th place in the all-time Grand Prix podium list. Now 140 moves him ahead of Spanish legend Angel Nieto, just 2 behind Dani Pedrosa. Dani Pedrosa was just over a 10th away from celebrating his 250th Grand Prix from the podium. But you talk about contrasting emotions in that factory Yamaha garage tonight, Nick. Blimey.
10 points now separate Jorge Lorenzo and Marc Marquez in the World Championship. We're at the 1/3 distance. You feel they are going to slog it out right to the very end. Brilliant ride by Marquez at a circuit that does not suit Honda, but he rode it to the limit. Andrea Iannoni, well, mixed feelings. He's pleased to be on the podium. He could have won that race if he'd have made a decent start.
Yeah, his whole race pretty much dictated by the bad start and first lap. Podium and a new MotoGP top speed record, the consolation for Ducati. Congratulations there from Shuhei Nakamoto. This was the dramatic finale. This is at Biondetti 1. Lorenzo up the inside of Marquez. Over the curve as Marquez cut it back fine. Look at the Honda bucking and weaving under acceleration. And at this stage, when Lorenzo couldn't find his way through, look at that. There's what, 3-4 bike lengths. And at this stage, you thought, well, Marc Marquez is nailed on now to win this Italian Grand Prix. And it's here, look.
Yeah,
there's the wheelie. Lost the momentum. Jorge Lorenzo, thank you very much.
I remember going to Hockenheim in the mid-80s when 200 miles an hour was the fastest. Here we go. Race winner here at Mugello, Jorge Lorenzo.
Well, Jorge, a win here in Italy. I think, first of all, amazing start, but then you had to cope with Valle behind you and then Marc. I mean, what was going through your head when Marquez went into that final turn first?
Well, yeah, the pace was not very fast, so I couldn't escape like I wanted. Marquez stayed very strong all the race, so I used a lot of energy to go leading all the race. So I thought that Marquez maybe have more energy. So when he passed me, I thought to stay in second place and take the points, but finally I remember a little bit the year 2005 when I was in 250 and I passed De Angelis in this corner in the last chicane for the second place, and I thought, okay, maybe I can do the same, no? So I try a crazy move, was okay, but I was going right in the second corner of the chicane, and finally my bike was quite fast, so I take the slipstream of Marquez and I won this unexpected race, no? Unexpected victory.
Thank you very much, Jorge. Congratulations.
What would have happened if Valentino Rossi's bike had not blown up? What would have happened if Andrea Iannoni had made a good start? Doesn't matter, does it?
And one of the first men to congratulate Jorge Lorenzo there. You just saw Fernando Alonso.
That's good to see. Yeah, there we go. More overtaking in that race than the whole of the Formula One season.